What's up, people? What's up? This is your boy K Solo, and this is Rikers Island Stories, the AKA K Solo show. Guys, yesterday I did a video and I mentioned Bambaataa, and when I was playing the video, I mentioned Bambaataa, so I said, that's another story. I said Bambaataa's another story. Blah blah blah. So I also mentioned, I said, if you guys want me to say that story, let me know. Because I said that story a while back. I don't think a lot of people caught that story because a lot of people was telling me, yo, Solo, we want to hear the African Bambaataa story. So I had like about 7 or 8 people who asked me to excuse me to say the story about African Bambaataa. and I was not gonna say the story anymore. That's at first when I started hearing things about Assam Campbell, when I heard about that stuff and shit like that, when I heard that what he was going through, I came up and I said, yeah, I believe him. I believe him 100% because African Bambaataa was gay, big times, okay? And he liked the young kids. For example, let me tell you the story, okay? I was down with a gang, and the name of our gang was the Hughes Boys. The Hughes Boys. Hughes Boys was from Hughes Avenue in the Bronx. We controlled Hughes, Belmont, Arthur, Tremont, Katona. We had a big, you could say we have big property. You know what I'm saying? Because all around that area was ours. We ran that. We were the craziest gang in that area, and we was one of the largest gangs in that area. Hughes Boys went all the way up to 12 chapters, okay? We had a chapter in the Grand Concourse. We had a chapter in 173rd and 173rd and Jennings. That's by Bice Avenue, Southern Boulevard, all that crazy shit. Yeah, we had mad chapters. Like I said, chapter 12s. We had all the way to 12 chapters. But in the beginning, when it was just chapter 1, this is in 1983. This happened in 1983. It was me, Holy Cow, may God rest his soul. Landy, may God rest his soul. Felipe, may God rest his soul. Wow, that's 3. White Boy David still alive. Landy, may God rest his soul. 4, 5, 6, and there was 7 of us. I forgot. Macho, may God rest his soul. So the only ones that's still alive that could verify that story is me and my boy, White Boy David. That White Boy David's still alive. I got his number. I could call him anytime I want. The story was like this. Like I said, Hughes Boys was mad strong. We was getting it. We was doing it. I mean, we was not so far from Rocksteady. We used to go to Rocksteady Block. We used to go, see them perform, or they used to come perform for us. When we used to throw parties, we used to throw block parties. We used to have clubs, like buildings and stuff like that. At one time, we had 3 floors. No, excuse me. 1 floor, 3 apartments. It was under ours. It was under us. You understand what I'm saying? So Hughes Boys was big and we was crazy, and we was under the Chingalings. Chingalings was supposed to be like our so-called godfather, but they never was. You know what I'm saying? We went at it with them also. As time we started growing up, we started getting older, we went at it with the Chingalings because we found out that the Chingalings was like taking advantage of us because, they were supposed to be our godfathers. And, to make them happy, we used to do things. We used to go to the store and fucking collect money for them. We used to go to the store and threaten these motherfuckers like, yo, if you don't pay the Chinglings, we're gonna. I swear to God, bro. Swear to God. And like I said, you could God rest their souls. Uraka, Bandit, he's still alive. What's up, Bandit? If you see this video, Bandit, what's up, Papi? Who else, man? A few other guys. Eddie, Eddie, Indio, Spanky, C, man, Kano, God rest his soul. Kano got shot right in front of us, man, with a pump shotgun right in the chest. Many more, many. Long John, Stinky, God rest your soul, Stinky. Like I said, there was many of us, okay? So one day, not one day, fucking one day. One time we had beef, and we had beef with a Zulu Nation chapter. I forgot their names. I forgot, it was, like I said, but this is 1983. I forgot their names. Being honest, I really did. But I remember that we had beef with these dudes, and it was a big rumble. That time, rumble was like sticks, knife, name buckles, you know what I'm saying, the big name buckles and shit. Back in the days in the 80s, we used to wear names and shit, like belts that was names and shit like that. We used to have a name buckles and shit. The shit was hard, though. You hit a dude in the head with that shit, that dude's gonna start leaking. You feeling me? So we went and we had that drama. I mean, we got busy. I mean, they got busy, we got busy, but we beat them. Yes, we made them run. And we went to their block. And their block was 175th, 174th and Vice Avenue. We went all the way to that block, to their block, bro, and we whipped them. That's why when some dudes heard about us, that we whipped the dudes, that gang that belonged to Zulu Nation on 174th, next thing you know, we made a chapter around that same area in 173rd in Jennings, not so far by the Boys Club. You feeling me, guys? If you guys from around there, Southern Boulevard, I know that you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Where the Dover used to be at. All right. Now, we go over there. We twist these dudes. I'm talking about we twist them, all right? It was good at the beginning, but after that, after a while, bro, we overcame them. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we overcame them. I mean, if anybody is familiar with the Hughes Boys and the Zulu Nation chapter that we went at it with them, and I forgot the fucking name, and I forgot what they was like in the early chapters. They were like maybe chapter 6, chapter 9, something like that. Chapter 13 was the Costafos. We wanted to go at it with them, and we almost did. I'm gonna tell you why, and I'm gonna tell you how. All right, when Afrika Bambaataa heard that there's a Spanish gang that beat one of his gangs from Zulu, it was a chapter, he wanted to know who we were. He wanted to know who the fuck is the Hughes Boys that has the Chingalings, Chingalings got their back. Remember, Chingalings was a bunch of grown men. We was young, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You understand what I'm saying? And we even had guys in their 14s. So Hughes Boys was just fucking crazy, all right, guys? And I'm not saying that because I was down with the Hughes Boys. No such thing, all right? It's the fucking truth, and I swear to God 10 billion times, we was just like that. You feel me? We was crazy and then some. So when we whipped the fucking Zulu Nation chapter, right? Check this out. Bear with me, guys. Check this out, right? Afrika Bambaataa invited us to a how could I say, a sit down, So we go, and saying it was by God, where was it at? By Castle Hill. No, it was not by Castle Hill, man. It's shit, man. Oh my God. I believe this man lives over there, man. Like I said, Hazan Campbell, I believe, Cypress, some shit like that. I forgot where was the block, but it's a well-known area in the Bronx, and I believe Hazan Campbell was from that area. I believe he lived in that area. Anyway, we go in that, right? We get there. We go upstairs. Everything is beautiful. We chilling. I mean, he let us in. Like I said, it was me, White Boy David, Holy Cow, Felipe, Landy, and then somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, all those brothers died. The only one that's alive is me and White Boy David. So we go in there. The first thing he tells us, yo, guys, go in the refrigerator. There's beers, whatever you guys want. Go ahead. And plus, he goes to his room and he pulls out a nice little plastic bag of weed, because, that was the shit. Smoke weed and drink quarts. So dude had every kind of fucking quart in his refrigerator, but he had Budweiser's, Coke 45, not St. Ives, Ballantine Ale. These are beers from back in the days. Ballantine Ale, Coke 45, Old English, heavy duty shit, right? Now this shit's too tight. Too tight. So anyway, when, we chilling, bro. And then he comes, and it was just him by himself. That's what I gave it to him. And I was like, in one way, that was saying, we was like, wow, he's here by himself. African Bambaataa, be here by himself, bro. With fucking 7 Puerto Ricans, young kids, bro. Crazy. But we have respect, though. Oh, yes, indeed. Felipe was there. Felipe was oppressed. Felipe didn't play that shit. So before we got there, he told us, yo, respect. Don't embarrass me. We were like, yo, we ain't going to do that, Felipe. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he was actually talking to Holy Cow, because Holy Cow was just imagine, name Holy Cow. So he was crazy, you feeling me? Him, and also I believe he was talking to Landy also. Landy was like a little sticky finger, you feeling me? Taking things that didn't belong to him. So Felipe was like, yo, letting the niggas know, yo, chill. He didn't have to tell me that, because he already knew, man. My thing was stand up. I was a stand-up dude, and I was loyal, and I did what I had to do when it was told to do it. You feel me? So yeah, I was a soldier at that time, you feel me? So we sit down, we start rolling up joints, maybe 2 or 3 White Owls. That's when we used to roll up blunts with White Owls and shit. So we rolled up a couple of White Owls, a couple of joints. He smoked joints. He didn't smoke the White Owl. He smoked joints back in that time. I'm talking about Afrika Bambaataa was smoking joints, all right? So, we listening to music. At the same time, we into the music, down, whatever. We into the Fat Boys, old school Fat Boys, motherfucking Curtis Blow, man, you name it, Ron DMC, the old school guys, right? So Prince, believe it or not, Prince, Michael, that was rap, but it was not like it is now, son. You know what I'm saying? But that was rap, no question. And the station was Hot 98 point some shit. So anyway, we kicking, we chilling, but we listen to music, we getting high, we drinking, boom, boom. And then he turns off the music. So he comes up, he says, all right, guys, let me talk to you guys. This is what I want you guys for. Let me be blunt with you guys. But if you guys don't know what blunt means, that means let me be thorough. You know what I'm saying? Let me not hold no punch. You feel me? So he comes and he tells us straight out. He gives us props. He gave us props for whipping on his motherfucking, on his how you call it? I'm trying to get that light out the way. He gave us prop for whipping on his motherfucking chapter. You feel me? We beat the shit out of one of his chapters. So he's giving us props. No question. Yo, guys, I see my guys was crazy. My guys was tough. And I see you guys had no problem with them. And you guys won. And you guys even went to their block. And you guys did what you had to do. You guys did not bob no chingalings, none of that shit. You guys didn't bring no weapons. Because, at that time, we used to tell them, yo, you want us to bring bats, knife, guns, bat, knife, sticks, whatever breaks. They'd be like, yeah, you want us to bring guns? No guns. All right, fucking no guns then. You know what I'm saying? When you bring guns into a fight, man, it's going to get bloody. You feel me? But back in that time, there was the respect like that, bro. But once in the blue moon, people used to cheat and they used to bring a little gun with them. Trust me. Anyway, so we explaining, Felipe's talking, we listening, because Felipe is the press. Holy Cow was the officer. Landy was the officer. I was just a Bronx, New York. A Bronx, New York is a rank. You understand what I'm saying? Officer's another rank, but it's higher than Bronx, New York. Then you got the press. There was no such thing as vice press. No, Felipe was vice press and press. No question about it. And that man earned it. He was He was one of the best, bro. One day I'm gonna tell a story about Felipe, yo. For real, I'm gonna keep his memory alive, man. So anyway, so now we chilling. Felipe's talking to Afrika Bambaataa. Yo, we got Zulu Nation, man. We over here almost to chapter, like, I think he told us he had like chapter 19 back in that time. It was up to chapter 19. You feel me? I believe Zulu Nation went up to, I think, chapter 30 something. I believe they did. But back in that time, it was only chapter 19. That was, at that time, it was only chapter 1 to 19. Boom. So, so while he's talking to us about Zulu Nation and telling us, we make parties, we hang out, we all chill, once in the blue moon. I mean, like every week, I mingle with one of the crews, one of the chapters he's talking about. That once a week he deals with different chapters and he invites them to a little something something. Sometimes it's a get together, but only the heads, only the main guys, the guys who's in charge. You understand what I'm saying? So that would have been Holy Cow, Felipe, Landy, God, who else was officer back? Macho, God, I'm trying to name some other officers, man, but it been a long time, guys. It's been a long time. Joe, Skinny Joe, and like I said, and so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was from Bronx, New York. Yes, it's a bigger chapter. I mean, it's a big rank. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Hughes Boy. You earned the Hughes Boy first. You earned the Hughes, right? The second one is the Boys. Now remember, these are all chapters. So you got the Hughes, then after a while you get the Boys. Now you become the Hughes Boys. You feel me? Then if you're going to get some rank, they might give you the Bronx. Boom. Okay. Now you got to work on your New York. So you work on New York. Now you got the two big ranks, Bronx, New York. Now the BC. The BC is the hardest, bro. The BC, you had to like really put in some work. And just anybody was not going to get BC, son. Trust me. To nowadays, I believe there was only about 14 BCs. All right? 14 BCs out of fucking 300 or 400 members. Okay? This is no bullshit. Anybody can tell you Hughes Boys was big, all right? Anyway. So he comes up out of nowhere talking about, guys, I brought you over here, man, because I invited you guys to my house because I want you guys to be a part of the Zulu Nation. So Felipe came out and said, what you mean part of the Zulu Nation? So Afrika Bambaataa looked at him and said, like part of the Zulu Nation, I want you guys to become the chapter. And we were supposed to become chapter 20 because remember, there was only 19 chapters. So we was like, not we, Felipe. He was like, you want us to become chapter 20? He was like, yes. He said, Felipe again and said it again. Let me rephrase this. You want us to be a part of the Zulu Nation, but you want us to be chapter 20. Boom, once again, Afrika Bambaataa said, yes. So Felipe said, look, I can't do that. I can't do that. We Hughes Boys are independent, and we don't answer to nobody. The only people that we answered to, it was the Chingalings, and not really the Chingalings. It was only really one person, and that was Uraka. Uraka was a Chingaling, a full rank Chingaling, Uraka. And he was like the godfather, our godfather. And the rest of the Chingalings was like our uncles. You understand what I'm saying? Because we respected the Chingalings. We used to go to their clubs and help them clean this and help them fix the clubs that they had. That building that was abandoned, that black building that got knocked down. We used to go over there and help them out over there. We used to go to Brooklyn and Red Hood and help them out over there. And Red Hood hold club, their clubhouse in Red Hood. It was, I believe it was 2 floors. I believe it was 2 floors, right? Was it? I don't remember, but I think, I don't know why I'm seeing 2 floors. But anyway, and you see the motorcycle in the ceiling and the roof. There's a motorcycle, they had a fucking full body motorcycle in the roof. That was gangster. That was gangster. Right on Red Hood Projects. Right there. Right in the middle of fucking Red Hood, yo. I swear to God, Red Hood Projects is big. You know what I'm saying? The Hughes Boys went over there at one time, but that's another story. So anyway, so while we in the fucking house, that Felipe and Afrika Bambaataa is talking, that Felipe is saying, yo, listen, man, I appreciate that, man. I'm honored that you want us to get down with Zulu Nation, but we can't do that because we independent, we Hughes Boys, we don't bow to nobody. So Afrika Bambaataa was like, no, but it's not no bowing to nobody. It's about being a part of something, being a part of a movement that is good. So he's dropping all that crazy shit, though. This and that, and we black Puerto Rican, we should, because that time they had too many Dominicans, and the Dominicans that they had was in Manhattan, and they was ball busters. The motherfucking biggest enemies to the Zulu Nation was the ball busters. Ask anybody that knows about Zulu Nation. Biggest enemies was ball busters, okay? The Dominican gang. Boys was busy. We saw them one time in the school in the Bronx, that high school in the Bronx. Oh God, what was the name of it? Roosevelt. We went at it for 2 days, bro. The first time, we got them. First time, we whipped them. Second time, bro, we didn't fuck with them, bro. They came with 2 moving trucks. Moving trucks, bro. The big yellow shits. Full. Everybody came out with a bat. There was not one person there without a bat. I was there. I did a Yui real quick because it was just me and like 4 or 5 Hughes boys that was there when we dust these niggas out, when we broke up we twist the ball busters at that time. It was like about all the ball busters that was going to that school, and the ones that used to come and pick up the guys that used to go to school. They used to be the ones that the dropouts. They used to meet. So it was a big one. It was a big one. It was like about 40 to 60. Nice one. Bang, bing, 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 bing. And once again, we did what we did. We won that. But the next day, these boys came in 2 fucking moving trucks. The yellow motherfuckers. They was ready and everybody had a bat, bro. That was like about at least 200 to 150. Serious bullshit. Serious, bro. So anyway, back to Afrika Bambaataa. Now, so Felipe is telling him no. And Afrika Bambaataa is like, he didn't want to take no for, he didn't want it that. He was just like insisting, like, yo, but with us, you get fame, we Zulu Nation, we got Rocksteady. And then that's when Felipe came out and said, we got Rocksteady too. He said, Afrika Bambaataa said, what you mean you got Rocksteady? He said, yo, first of all, I know Bucky, Kuriaki, Crazy Legs, Bucky's brother Flex. We know all these dudes. And believe it or not, they won't do a motherfucking thing to us. So he came out and said, but it's no need for the hostility shit. So Felipe came out and said, nah, there's no need for that. But you're right. But you're trying to tell us to join, and what we told you already like about 4 or 5 times, no, and you keeping it up, telling us that it's a promised land to join the Zulu Nation. You were supposed to bing, okay, now fuck that. We was good. Hughes Boys was good and then some. You feeling me? So, yeah, check this out, right? So now, Afrika Bambaataa, after a while, that we telling him no, we ain't gonna be part of this shit. So what happens? We still drinking. He goes and goes to the refrigerator, pulls out like 3 more quarts, and he cracks them open. He passes one to me. He passes one to Landy and Holy Cow, and I think he stood with one. And we drinking and blah 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 blah. We drinking, we smoking. So Felipe and him was kicking it, but they was not arguing, but there was like a little debate, you know what I'm saying? So Felipe was like, yo, and Macho was over there too. So Macho and Felipe is like talking to him like, yo, listen, man, we do this, we do that, we don't this. You know what I'm saying? They drop in the Jew. So now, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Afrika Bambaataa says, give me 1 second, guys. He goes to his room, This is word to my mother, bro. Guys, look at me. You guys know me as K Solo. And you guys know I don't fucking lie, man. I don't lie. I keeps it real, man. The dude goes to his room, comes back out with a motherfucking at that time you had the big disc, like a disc. And I forgot what was the name of it. It was like the new shit, like the new pool shit. You know, we was like, yo, what's that? Oh, we play this plays movies. It was like, what? So the shit, it was like a VCR, but it was not a VCR. It was something like that. And it had a big fucking disc. And they put on 2 discs because always you need 2 discs because you listen to one, you put one in, one plays. After a while, after like the half of the movie, it stops. You take it out, you play the other one, the last of it. You feel me? The other half. So we looking at the shit like, wow, you know. At that time, they I don't remember seeing no names or nothing like that. So he puts it on. What? So when he puts it on, we look, and the shit says some shit like body heat. So we were like, yo, is this a porno? You know, we're like, oh, all right, it's porno. We drinking, we smoking, we chilling. I mean, there's no girls there, but, you know, how many guys has ever sat down and looked at a porno with a bunch of his boys like, oh, wow, look at that shit. Smoking weed, passing and drinking shit. Come on, shit happens. And then what you do? Yo, why don't you call those bitches, man? Your mother those bitches? Yeah, all right, call those bitches. But next time, tell them that the money ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to give them half this time. You feeling me? Come on, I know you guys done that. So, man, I know you guys done that. You know, quick delivery. Yo, I need 3 girls here real quick. I need 5 girls real quick. Yo, what's that? How much? What? $1? I got that. Come through. Boom. Anyway. So, we thinking, okay, they're going to put some porno body heat. You feel me? Body heat. And this shit's starting like a fucking porno. But what happens, bro? 2 men. They start talking. We looking. I'm looking. Now, Afrika Bambaataa is by the kitchen with Felipe and Macho. Macho was like the eyes and ears of Felipe back in that time. You feel me? That's why Macho was always with Felipe right there. So they over there, me and Holy Cow and these guys, we over here looking at this shit. Next thing you know, niggas starts taking their clothes off. And yo, son, I never seen a gay movie before. Never. At that time, never. When I saw that, I almost literally wanted to throw up, bro. The beer that I was drinking, that shit just gored on me. Like, I went like that. Yo, I had the little throw up right here. You had to go to the bathroom, throw it out. The shit was sick. Now we go to him, I think Landy went to him and said, yo, Bambaataa, you know, like, yo, Bambaataa, whatever. Yo, listen, man, that's porno, man, but it's 2 guys, man. So he said, man, I know. Yo, check it out, it's good, man, check it out, trust me, check it out, don't be afraid. You got what he got. Now, we hear this, but the way he said it, it was a little fruity-dooty. You feeling me? It was a little fruity-dooty. So now, we like, boom, Lonnie turns back, he walks towards us, he's like, yo, this nigga talking about to keep watching the movie, that the movie's good. So now we like, what? You know, we all looking at each other, man. We're like, fuck that, man. So this nigga Holy Cow, he goes to Afrika Bambaataa stash because he got a little bag, like a little plastic with like, it was like about an ounce. It was like about an ounce and a half. So Holy Cow goes and he puts his whole hand in there. He takes a whole big pile of weed, son, by his hands. And he goes and he puts it in his pocket. He puts it in his pocket, greedy motherfucker. Holy God, I love you, man. God bless you, man. So he puts it in his pocket, right? So me and David, right? Me and David, we go to the room to like investigate. Son, we go into the room This nigga got no lies, bro. This nigga got some fucking underwears, but you know, we went to the drawers, B. You know, see what we could find. Fuck that. Fuck that. Nigga violated already by telling us, yo, get down with the gang. Get down with my gang and shit like that with Zulu Nation. So when we was telling him, nah, he just kept it up. So now I hear him going to the living room. Oh, all right, guys, he's telling Felipe and Macho, all right, guys, let's go to the living room. You know, so the guys go to the living room. They walk in. Felipe looks at the gay movie and say, oh, hell no, yo, you got to turn that off, man. I say, and nobody's looking at the movie, bro. Everybody's like, you know, but nobody want to turn off the TV because it's disrespectful. They didn't know what the fuck we was doing in the room. So somewhere down the line, like 2 courts later, and like about 4 or 5 joints, Afrika Bambaataa literally forgot that there was 2 more dudes. And we was in the room. Yo, so now David comes out the room, right? So I'm in the room still. I don't know that. I'm thinking that he's still in the kitchen and shit. So David comes out. He sees Afrika Bambaataa. So the movie's still on, and David comes out like with a little attitude. Yo, that fucking movie still on, bro? Come on. So Afrika Bambaataa said, oh, come on, guys. You never seen a gay movie before, guys? Yo, but the way he was saying it, bro, it was mad gay, bro. You never, like, the more he drank, bro, and the more he started smoking, the more the bitch started coming out of him. I'm serious. Serious. Let me tell you, just like a fucking butch queen. A butch queen is a dude that he thinks is tough. He comes up with the brrr, but deep down inside, he likes niggas to push his peanut butter back in. You feeling me? He loves niggas to push his peanut butter back in. And I'm pretty sure he likes to pack some peanut butter himself. You feeling me? So, I don't know. Because this is what we did. Once he kept that shit doing it, bro, we gotta say it. And then he kept up again. Yo, guys, just imagine, like annoying what we telling him about the movie. So we turn on the fucking radio in his house. Yo, I forgot who did it, but somebody went and turned on the radio. Mad blast. So, you know, right there, he looked like, you know, like we disrespected him. Now, I'm in the room. David somehow goes back in the room with me. Yo, so I'm like, David's like upset. Yo, this motherfucking, you know, motherfucking fat. You know what I'm about to say, fat, you know what I'm saying? He said, yo, this motherfucking whatever, you know, blank. He said, yo, this dude is fucking still playing the movie. So I said, yo, fuck that dude, B. So I took his shoes, bro. I got some big ass shoes, bro, big ass feet, bro. So I took his sneaker and I said, look, David, here, check the shit out. Boom, I threw it at David, and David missed it, and the shit went out the window. Whoa, summertime. Window was open. So the shit went out the window. Whoa. So I came up and I said, yo, he might come in and see one sneaker. He might think that we took his shit or whatever. But then I said, yo, fuck that shit. Whoa! The shit went back out the window again. I threw the other one out. So David came and he grabs his pillow and said, this fucking fag. Whoa! He throws the pillow out the window, bro. Now, when David does that, holy cow, is going to the bathroom. But to go to the bathroom, you got to pass his room. So holy cow sees us. We got scared like we thought it was Afrika Bambaataa. So the next thing you know, holy cow said, what the fuck you niggas doing? Yo, we were like, yo, fuck that nigga, man. That fat, motherfucker, how the fuck you gonna be playing gay movies? Yo, what the fuck wrong with that fat ass? You know what I'm saying? So holy cow came out of nowhere, bro. He took his brush, threw that shit out the window. Next thing you know, he took the fucking other pillow. He threw it out the window. After that, we started throwing the nigga shit out the window, bro. Mad clothes going out the window. Wang, 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 wang. Boom, he gets a phone call. Somebody saw that clothes coming out of Afrika Bambaataa's house through the fucking window. Blah, blah, blah. So he says, what? So he comes, he catches it when we heard him, like he said, what the fuck you talking about? My clothes? Boom, so he goes. Bah, 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 bah. He catches me, David, holy cow, in the room. He didn't catch his story because we heard him when he stepped out. So he said, yo, what you guys are doing? I said, nah, we ain't doing nothing, man. We chilling. We look, we checking out your room. He said, first of all, this is my room. Your dudes ain't supposed to be in my room, so get out. And second of all, hold up, wait a minute. He goes and he looks out the window. Bro, pillow, hairbrush, 2 or 3 of his pants, a robe. Oh, man, out the window, bro. That dude turned around and said, get the fuck out of my house. The fuck out of my house, disrespectful motherfucking Puerto Ricans. he did that shit, son. He went with that racist shit, so he did. So we looked at the nigga and be like, yo, fuck you faggot motherfucker, you. The nigga like, yo, what the fuck you talking about? Get the fuck out of my house. So, yo, that's when we came and we took up the CD. The CD that he had playing with that faggot shit. We took it out, and we slimmed that shit. That shit almost hit him, and that shit was like a plastic. It was not like a CD, nothing like that. It was like a little plastic thing, but it was kind of, it looked like an album, like a fucking album, a little fatter than an album. We whoa, that shit almost caught him in the eye, son. He said, whoa. That dude started screaming, bro. Next thing you know, that nigga gets on the phone. We thinking that he's gonna call the cops. So we like, yo, let's get the fuck out of here. So we leave, bam. Holy cow goes in his refrigerator, takes like 2 or 3 more cords out. Boom, the rest of the weed is gone. Gone. The nigga, yo, you know what I'm saying? We took the weed too. We going downstairs, but by the time we leave that fucking building, that we walk out that building, bro, all you hear is this, bro. Yo, baboo. Like some African fucking sounds, like codes or something. Some crazy shit, babe. And dudes just putting their hands out the windows, dudes coming out of the building, dudes stopping what they was doing to look. And then Afrika Bambaataa comes out the window. Motherfuckers, blah, 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 blah. Oh, man, dude saying, what? Yo, son, I never ran that fast in my life. We had to go. We had to run. We was looking for the fucking 6 train. Let me tell you, like I said, bro, thank God I was young in that time and I was very healthy with running. Because, yeah, I used to run, you know what I'm saying? I used to jog a lot, when I used to box. So thank God, bro, but holy cow, couldn't, man. And if there was been another crew, bro, they would have let Holy Cow in the blind, son. But we took Holy Cow, bro, and we forced him, we trying to run, and he couldn't make it, bro. He couldn't make it. So Felipe said, yo, I'm going to stay here with Holy Cow, and Landy is going to stay with Holy Cow, Landy, and Felipe. They're going to stay behind to try to get rid of Holy Cow, like they could hide Holy Cow, because Holy Cow couldn't do it no more. We go, boom, we get the train. Now, while we in the train, we hearing dudes, why the fuck those niggas at? Yo, son, we had to walk